from the 6. Toss left. Malik Davis. Nothing.
Man, watching Tyler Guyton pull like that, watching him play football, this is going to be a fun year. This is going to be a very, very fun year. Let's rank the top Cowboys from the Rams-Cowboys preseason game. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Foots the King. As always, thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing. Shout out to our dynamic sponsors, BetUs. Listen, football is back. No overreaction. I actually am getting better because I said, you know what? I don't want to do a video the night of. I want to wake up. I actually woke up 6 this morning, rewatched the game, and I wanted to rank the best players in the game. Now, there was a good, there was some bad. It was a mixed bag. It wasn't perfect. Preseason football, I was texting with Skywalker still, and preseason football is sloppy. That's one thing I hate. I hate, like, you know, it was cool seeing Trey get into a rhythm, and then it was like the backup line will waffle, or they will whiff, or they would have a missed assignment. You had some drops. You know, Racy McMath had a few drops, and he kind of messed up one of Trey's drives. On Trey's first drive, this is just examples. On his first drive, he kind of overthrows the corner route, and me and Skywalker still were talking about that. But all in all, I was really pleased with how the Cowboys played. I'm not worried about a win or a loss ever. In preseason football, I'm not worried about a win or a loss. You're looking for certain things. You're looking for certain players to be who you thought that they would be. And I can honestly say, if this is the middle of your roster, because your stars didn't do much, and they weren't going to. But if this is the middle of your roster, like the guys who you're going to need to step up, if there's an injury, you're going to need them to be, you know, those key pieces. I feel really, really good. But before we get into it, I want to give a dynamic shout out to our sponsors. I said it earlier, BetUs. All your betting needs. All of your betting needs. Futures, hockey, football. Football starting. Football is here. We got football till February. Baseball, basketball, BetUs. And if you sign up now, they're running a promotion, 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000 with BetUs. You can't beat that. BetUs.com. Go show them love. All your betting needs, they will take care of you. Let's get into these Cowboys rankings. Number one, this was really close for this number one spot, but number one was Marshawn Nealon. You see the hands. I'm going to be doing film on him later this week. You see the hands. You see the physicalness. Dallas is blessed to be able to get a guy with that, his body, his frame, the way he plays the game. You can't coach it. It's here. He stacks. He presses. He's in. He's in on plays. He's in on tackles. He had that third down stop. Obviously, they went for it. And if Dallas had their guys out there, I'm sure Dallas would have got the stop. But Marshawn Nealon was my number one ranked player. It'll make sense once we do the film. He is a really good player. Number two, Tyler Guyton. Tyler Guyton, his length, and now we even see some power. He's going to be one of those ones barring health. Mind you, he was hurt. He was hurt. He was sick all week. So we don't even know what his strength was like pending the illness. They haven't said what the illness was, but number two is Tyler Guyton. He had the pull. His feet look amazing, and you just see how big he is. If you're not an end who, I'm telling you, this is the only way you're going to beat Tyler Guyton is speed to power. It's going to be very hard beating him around the edge. I really like what I saw out of him. Number three, DeMarvin Overshown. Hearing him talk after the game, he just seems like he's going to have a big year, guys, in this Zimmer system. You saw the tackle that he made. You see him running around. He didn't play much, and rightfully so, but it was just good to get his feet back wet. I think DeMarvin Overshown with Mike Zimmer is going to play really, really good football. He was my number 3 ranked player. Number 4, Brooks. All right, Jalen Brooks. If Cooper Rush leads Brooks, that's a touchdown. If Cooper Rush leads Brooks, that's a touchdown. I was very impressed by that speed. So I don't know if he's been working on his speed in the offseason, that move. But he just ran past the guy, and that was impressive to me. He got my 4th spot, and if he would have played more, he probably would have made more plays. I really like what he did. Number 5, Cropper. Jalen Cropper was open a lot, and it looked like at times Trey was a little high, a little low. Now, Trey actually made this list. Trey Lance played decent. It was a mixed bag, but he played decent. But if he would have threw that corner route, me and Scott were talking about that. If he would have threw it a little bit earlier with a little bit more touch, that's a touchdown. I like him as a route runner. I like him as a player. Number 6, Mozzie Smith. Now, this bag is very mixed when it comes to Mozzie because there are people who are just ready to poop on a guy anytime he doesn't have a good rep. And I had to go back and watch, and I said it was good. He had to chase down on a screen, and there was a few times on double teams he was getting washed. And one time, Bo Limmer did get him one-on-one. But for the most part, Dallas left him in to make sure that he got his conditioning up. And I thought that he played pretty well. I thought that Mozzie Smith played pretty well. He can play better, but he's trending the right way. I like what Mozzie Smith did. Number 7, Trey Lance. Trey Lance, as the game went on, as he settled down, the drive in the fourth quarter showed you the potential that Trey Lance has. Now, we saw him as a runner early on, but then we saw the inaccuracy in the red zone. The red zone's tough. It's a shrunken area. It's tough. That's a tough place to play football. You know what I mean? That's why the money quarterbacks get paid in the red zone. And I'm pretty sure after what we saw at Trey was good, but this is Dak's team for the foreseeable future. But that's not to say that Trey can't be a backup for the Cowboys and overtake Cooper Rush at some point. So Trey Lance played really good football. I'm sure people will do film on him. Cooper Beebe. I like the snaps. I like the power. He's another guy that I'm going to do film on. I really like what Beebe was able to do. Gave him no pressures. The snaps were fine. I really, really like Cooper Beebe. Eric Scott with the interception. I was calling for Eric Scott to make a play. We have 4 INTs, guys, so guys made plays all over the field. But Eric Scott with the INT, I was calling for him to make a play. He made a big pick. I thought that was really cool. And then number 10, man, Mike Zimmer. You see the blueprint and the imprint already when it comes to Zimmer. And that's going to be fun, y'all. Like, this defense is going to be fun. I can honestly say, even from a preseason game, you saw some of the mixed safety looks. That's what I wanted to see. You saw some of the rocking and rolling, and you saw the run fit look a lot better. So, it's your boy Foots. That's my ranking. Number 1 is Nealon. Number 10 is Zimmer. Everybody in between is on the screen. As always, guys, thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I got a bunch of content coming your way. The season is here. Now we roll. Let's roll. We don't slow down. Now we go. All right. Peace. Oh, please, BetUs. Please hit the subscribe button, y'all. The subscribe button helps me. The like button helps me. All right. Peace.